Ladies and gentlemen, it seems that a lot more black people are agreeing, well, with me. Yeah, they're agreeing with me.
The mayor of California, the mayor of New York, the mayor of Washington, all y'all asking for the National Guard. When y'all were the same people that were with defunding the police. All you Democrat states are asking for the National Guard now that crime is running rampant in your streets after you wanted to defund the police. Understand something, man. They wanted to defund the police to create chaos. And once you create chaos, then you have a reason to try to take away rights or declare martial law. All this is a game created by fucking Democrats.
As some of these powerful people say, never let a great disaster go to waste, because it's a good opportunity to force people to think differently. Just like, I don't know, that Zelensky dude in Ukraine that said, you know what, I believe in democracy, but not when there's a war, so I'll stay here just like the boss that I am.
All this is games created. Y'all created all of this and all of a sudden you want them back. Let me help you understand something. I ain't stupid, bro. Y'all are the house of cards and y'all playing them cards well. Y'all wanted this to happen. Y'all wanted all this to happen. So when you cry for help, you can say it's the guns, it's the guns, it's the violence, it's the violence.
Gonna say it like it's an opinion. That's what it is. It's firearms. More than cancer, more than car accidents.
And I don't tell you if it's white on white, black on black, black on white, or white on black.
When really it's the criminals. You defunded the police, took them away from their job, told them they can't be hard on criminals. You let them go and you created chaos and all of a sudden you want the National Guard?
And now you're hiring people that are either unprofessional or you're putting women in dangerous jobs because you're like, hey, we're equal, right?
What?
Can you put that down, please?
Now! Call your fuck.
Back up, come up. Stop! Stop!
Feels like the more I care, I'm the true feminist, but hey.
Make that make sense. All you Democrat states crying out for help now after following a stupid Democrat party who condemned you to hell, and now the mayor in New York talking about he want Biden to be responsible. You didn't want Biden to be so responsible when he was going with your agenda. You want Biden to be responsible now that he ain't helping you, now that he created what he wanted to. Y'all don't understand. Biden don't give a about minorities and low-income people, especially black people or people of color. And at this point, he don't give about your kids or any people. And y'all rode this horse, and now y'all want somebody to come bail y'all out after y'all rode the white horse that really wasn't white. It was a black, dark, evil fucking horse.
Could everybody just stop the posturing? Don't pretend that you love migrants so much, and then when we send them to you, you don't like them. You know? You're full of and we can see that. Yeah, you liked them when it wasn't your problem because you're not a border state.
Out of here, man. I don't feel sorry for none of these states that's running rapid because these are the same states that followed the agenda. These are the same states that backed the same man that ain't did a thing but sell this country down the drain. So make that make sense. Somebody help me make sense of all you Democrat states calling out for the National Guard now that you defunded police. And you intentionally made police officers quit their job because they couldn't do their job. And now I'm supposed to feel sorry for you now that crime is running rampant.
This midnight basketball and getting them together, a bunch of jive folks living in their city to do, try to see if they can be Michael Jordan. When they found out, they were keeping schools open. So gangs come off streets instead of out raping my mother, marauding me, robbing the local store. They're in a gymnasium. And my daughter will be safer. My wife will be safer. My mother will be safer. And I will be safer.
Incident where a person of color forgets that they are of color and are reminded rather brutally by an unexpected act of racism. Have you ever had any of those?
Oh, brother.
I'm just asking.
And I will be happy.
More questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
You think you've ever
Well,
had
I'm acutely aware, Charlemagne, that I'm a black person, just as you are a black person. And when Joe Biden insulted you by saying, you ain't really black. We don't know whether or not you want to vote for me or vote for Donald Trump. It seems to me that should have been a wake-up call on your part. How dare this guy come in here and insult you, a black man, and tell you you got to think a certain kind of way? I'm amazed that you weren't mad about that.
I'm not gonna say it upset me, just like I'm not letting you upset me. You know what I mean? I don't tend to get upset over things like
Well,
that. But what I did say,
well,
to him
you just
was
not
it's
talk about a
about
nigger wake-up call, and it seemed to me that should have been a wake-up call on your part.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, but you are black, and to have a white guy come in here and tell you have to say think a certain kind of way, otherwise you quote ain't black. Wow.
How should I have replied to him? You think?
What I just now said. How dare you insult me and tell me I think as a human being, let alone as a black person? I don't tell you how to think, Joe Biden. How dare you come in here and tell me how I should think? I'm going to vote for Donald Trump if I want to vote for Donald Trump. And if I want to vote for Donald Trump, it does not make me not black. 20% of black people, black men, as I said, voted for Donald Trump in 2020. Are they not black now? So only 80% of black people, black men walking around are really black, 20% are not because they voted for Donald Trump? How insulting is that? How condescending is that?
I mean, you're probably right, but I didn't take it in that way.
Well, I did.
The only people I feel sorry for right now is Hawaii. The only thing I feel sorry for right now is Hawaii. Every other state in all these American Democrat states that's going through what they're going through, you deserve it. And for all you patriots that's talking, oh man, they can hear you. I'm aware the government can hear me. I'm aware the government follow me. I'm aware that the government tap in all my videos. The only difference is I'm not a bitch like y'all, bro. I'm not afraid. So make that make sense.
I want to thank Black Conservative 24. He has some of the good clips that inform people of a lot of these situations. I will post the link in the article. Well, the reason they are putting National Guards at those places is because there's so much sexual assault. They are traveling and bad things are happening, and they're like, you know what? Finally, this collateral damage is okay because we're working for a utopia that makes it even worse, that adds more National Guard. I'm like, yo, bro, you can't solve one thing and gave me 5 issues. Then I don't want to help you anymore.
It's reimagining policing in this country to address systemic racism. We defund school programs all the time, and they call it defunding school programs, yet no one seems to have a problem with that.
Why would you vote for soft on crime? Because you care about everybody, but what you don't realize, the thing that you vote for, they don't really affect you. You pretend like you care about specific people, and then I'm like, yo, everybody is getting robbed. You arrest them, they get released. I'm like, why? Why would you do that? If a bully is doing something without any punishment, do you think that is normal? Are you going to tell me that the bully that is bullying me, his father is an alcoholic? Let him hit you just a little. He doesn't have anything at home. I'm like, bruh, it feels weird. And now it got so bad, you're like, you know what? The bully doesn't listen. We're going to put like real military cosmic guns that will shoot at any kid with an attitude. Now my kid was bullied 24/7. Now he wants to react. Say hello to my little friend. Bam! Hey man, it sounds like a comedy, a movie, but no. I'm sorry, Democrats, not all of you, but in majority you vote for this or you're silent about it. You know, it's kind of weird. Let me know what you think, because I'm like, I'm starting to realize that I really need to vote anywhere I go for consistency.